Following is a Scotch Media production.
Welcome, everybody, back to the Pete Podcast. This episode is just going to be on some funny things we spoke about this week. And the first one, what kind of launched the whole thing was we started re-binging Better Call Saul. We actually never finished it.
No. We
got far in. We got like five. From what we're noticing, we're like, I remember this.
We couldn't remember where we left off.
Couldn't remember. Now we're about 5.5 seasons in, I think. And yeah, I'm starting to be like, this seems newer. So
yeah,
those of you that have seen the show, when the part when Ziegler gets tapped for trying to run back and see his wife because he's been gone for like a year building the underground Gustavo Frane cooking laboratory. He gets homesick, and then Mike has to.
He misses his wife.
Yeah, he misses his wife. And I said,
it was
hey, babe,
sweet.
What if I got called by the Salamanca Cartel to do content for them, and I had to be away for a year?
They wanted to do a Cartel podcast.
They wanted to do a Cartel podcast. It could be about all types of different stuff. I'd rather not go down this. I can promise you this episode will not be called The Cartel.
No. The Cartel podcast.
The Cartel podcast. But that's the only thing I could think that they'd want me for. I mean, it's not anything great other than, it's not, I could do that. Come up with goofy shit for you guys to talk about, but maybe lighten up the Cartel's image.
You could be like the court jester.
I could be like, they just keep this guy around, man. We keep him around. He's funny.
The Cartel fool.
The Cartel. Thank.
That's the name of the episode.
I think we're gonna move on from this. The Cartel fool. Anyway, we started going down this long.
I was just trying to show you that you'd have options with the Cartel. Is what I'm saying.
Thank you. Nothing of importance or strength. Let's lighten the Cartel's
What is more important than laughter?
There is nothing more important than laughter. Well, to them, I think everything.
Money,
power, money. So that's kind of what started spawning some of the stuff.
We were talking about how Ziegler and his wife are an older married couple, and
True.
which is where this spawned from. Now I'm remembering how it all ties together.
But I'm the jerk.
No, you're not the jerk.
All right, let's go on. So what is
You're
it
not
now?
the jerk. You'd make an amazing Cartel fool.
Thank you.
The
you
best.
guys out there, Navarro.
The best Cartel fool.
I don't know who the hell is. You guys want someone to do your content, lighten it up a bit? Don't call us. Thank you. I respect everything, but please.
Please don't.
Please. I shit my pants over the sinkhole. I don't know what I would do with.
We were saying that they're like an older married couple.
Yes.
And we were talking about the fun games that you get to play with each other as an older married couple.
Fun games.
And they were probably missing those fun games that they get to play with each other.
That was it, because she was in Germany and he was in Albuquerque. And
yeah.
They were missing the silly fun games. And some of the fun games that Marnie and I have come up with. As you get older, you come up with pretty fucked up games. Like,
where are the reading glasses?
Where are the reading glasses is a big one. We go through that all the time. We've bought how many pairs? Probably 15. They're just scattered. Oh. They're disposables. They're literally just you put them on too hard. They just then you're holding them like an octacle. Like the Monopoly man, you're like
a monocle.
A monocle.
Bring back the monocle.
Could you imagine? Maybe I'll start wearing a monocle. It's the one thing that hasn't happened. Turbans are out there. I saw Nick Cannon with a turban on the other day on Wild and Out. I'm like, get turbans, check.
Everything is game.
I don't know. Have you seen a lot of monocles?
No, but I could totally get into wearing the monocle and a chain around your neck and just having it there whenever you needed it to read.
You didn't actually put it in your eye. And I could sat there. That would be the most.
No, I wouldn't want that. But to be able to and kind of a fashionable way to then be able to see.
I mean, it must be. Right?
I don't know. I could be down with the monocle. Just saying.
It would be definitely cool accessory. I don't know how well useful, but to the point where are the reading glasses a game we play?
That's a big one.
That is just screamed throughout the house. Where the hell are the reading glasses? And a lot of time they're on your head. They're on your fucking head. Is a lot
more often than not. They're on your head.
They're on your head. So that's definitely one. Where try these. Maybe it could be like the Senior Olympics, the older Where are the reading glasses? This is one of my new favorites. We'll put this at number 2. Is this razor burn or shingles? That's
a good one.
That's one I got the other day. Hey, hon, do you think this is razor burn or shingles? I had a brilliant.
There's something really beautiful about getting old.
Yeah, but my favorite in my head is when I look at, are my eyes dilating? Am I having a stroke?
Look at me. Am
Look
I
at
having
me,
a stroke?
Am I having a stroke? Now, some of this stuff is weed induced, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Some of this might be us just like having a stroke, like of genius. What was our other one?
Yeah. Where are the reading glasses?
Am I?
Why does my arm hurt?
arm hurt?
Why does my arm hurt?
Why does my arm hurt? If you play any of these fun games at home and you're older,
Let us know.
let us know. Like, or if you,
We're
if
up
you,
for some
or
new
if you
ones,
have
too.
ones like, is this? Why am I twitching like this? Right? The signs of getting old. I hope you guys.
All you young kids out there.
All young kids out there, start to play these games. See what other ones are out there.
Yeah.
Maybe kind of tickle your fancy.
In your 30s, you start to get the like, oh, wow, that didn't hurt before when I would do that. Like, that starts in your 30s.
Remember when I pulled my back out pushing the bed back? We changed carpets under the bed, and I just slowly pushed the bed, and I got this look at Martin's like, ow, that didn't look good. I'm like, I didn't even push it that. I was like,
But once you get into your mid to late 40s, it just, man.
fuck. If I see one more person out there, man, it terrifies me because I have a foot that hurts. I don't know why my foot hurts. And all of a sudden I have 4 friends like, man, the foot surgery went great. And I'm like, fuck, I went to high school with her. Fuck. Getting old sucks.
know.
But hey, then again,
I know.
being young nowadays doesn't look like a fucking party.
It really doesn't.
There it
Because-
is, guys. I said it.
Being young when we were young, though, kind of was a
We
A bit of a
young.
party. kind of was a bit of a
It
party.
was fun times.
We got to
You couldn't
experience-
get found.
we
we could hide easily. Good shit.
Yeah,
Do fucked
that
up,
was one of the best
fun,
things.
Fucked up, stupid kid shit.
That was one of the best things about the time that
couldn't
we
find
were
you.
like we were unreachable,
Come home when the lights come on.
unreachable.
And then later on, you got a car. It was like, Peter, just be responsible. And then it was like, and then after about a month and a half, it was just like your mom didn't even care. Like they
Yeah.
got, it was like that first week or two of getting the license. It was like, and then after she
Look at
just
this
came,
fat
look at
dog who just
yeah.
wandered in here.
that fat butt wiggling its way on out.
Look
here.
at that
Mm-mm.
fat dog
He's a
butt.
big booty Judy, big booty Judy. He's a big booty Judy. I'm a big booty.
Well, we were talking about like fun things about that
Yeah.
we got to experience that these kids don't,
No one good to do.
like making the mixtape.
Mixtapes are the best. Share
Remember,
your feelings with a mixtape. You
Yeah.
can't even do like a playlist. Who cares?
but remember, like literally waiting to like record shit off the radio.
You know what I always loved about the mixtape? It wasn't even. I loved getting a mixtape that a person put time into decorating the case. Remember that when they would take the side out and they would
Yeah.
do like stuff. It was like the first like what was it, scrapbooking?
Yeah,
It was just like that. Like they would take time, they'd take the little thing out and they'd do stuff, or they'd paint it, and then you get your own mixtape from you. Like, man, that's cool as shit. Like it was almost like a little bit like I dig you.
it was a thoughtful gift.
It was a thoughtful gift. It took time.
Right.
It wasn't just one
Right.
paste. Like
Right.
it took time. I mean, you got the ones that just even that took time. You had to wait for those fucker songs to come up.
That's what I mean. You'd have to spend hours listening to the radio, waiting for the songs to come up to record them off the radio. Like that's how you had to get them.
You're right. You're right.
So you'd
I
have to
remember-
listen for hours and then hope that the DJ wasn't talking
Yeah, they
over
weren't
the
trying to hit
intro.
the post. Yeah, let's hit the post, guys. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But kids these days, they won't know. They won't
They don't
ever
know
know
what
that.
that's like having a just to mix enough of a stop start on a dual tape deck.
Uh-huh.
Not where you can go. No,
Mm-hmm.
you'll never know that. You'll never know.
They'll never know the joy.
You'll never know the joy of a little bit of hard work. I think it went eons further than the shit today.
They'll never know how lit Blockbuster was on Friday night.
Blockbuster was awesome.
They will never know that.
Best Buy, when you go into Best Buy and they put the candy and shit in the aisles as you're walking in, that was literally invented by Blockbuster.
Oh, yeah.
You'd walk, they had the best gummy shit. I'm sure they're not very good for you ones, but it was Sour Jacks, not Sour Patch Kids, and they were awesome. And they sold them in like a tub. Like you sit on home and you were like, ugh. And And they was so to walk in and see like the biggest hit, like just a wall plastered. Yeah.
And hopefully they had it left and it wasn't like all rented out.
Yeah.
You would have to like not just leave the house, go someplace to rent a movie to bring back to your house to watch. You had to hope that movie was in stock at Blockbuster because it might not be.
Yeah. Well,
you might have to wait.
Remember, like I said, you walked in and it was just like you turn the corner. You always knew where the new release was.
Yeah.
And you turn the corner and it would be a
wall of it.
And you would just hope it was behind the box with the picture on it.
Yeah.
You would just like, come on. And then you'd look and scan it and you'd be like, and then you'd walk up and go, have any been returned yet that haven't gone back out?
Yeah.
The guy's like,
I got one. I got one right here.
I got one right here. And if you stood around long enough, you knew it would work. Right?
Yep.
It's kind of like I had a buddy that goes to the
hopefully
airport.
Hopefully you'd get to know someone that worked there that would like hold one aside for you. That was like the ultimate flex.
Dave Pritchard. Dave Pritchard. Like, yo, you guys want to watch this new one where the whole place gets nuked in the world called Independence Day? I'm like, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude, Independence, awesome. What's called out, bro? Terminator 2. Like, I remember all that stuff.
Yeah.
He'd come over with it. He'd be like, right before band practice, we'd watch it. It was awesome.
Friday night Blockbuster. It was lit. Everyone was there.
The best. It was the best.
Everyone was there.
Everyone was at Friday night at Blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
It was a weird, and when it started, it was just it just came out of nowhere. You can think about like, hey man, I remember streaming some movies, but I don't remember all of a sudden just like VHS. Like it was just, I do remember this. I remember going on a ski trip with my uncle and him, we're skiing them and him having the first handheld like camcorder and he had the VCR on like a strap. Like on him while he was going down. I'm like, this is going to be fun. Like the house VCR. Like the VCR from the house. Could you skiing? Because it was like, then it was like fucking cool. Remember it's like when the first like vape pens came out and they were like this big and everybody thought you were being so like, you're back in the corner, you're like, we can see you. We can see you. It's like this big. You're not being stealthy.
Oh my
at all.
gosh.
That was like this. He had like the VCR and it went with the camera and it's like pictures of us like skiing. I mean, you could have picked something easier. I mean, look at us. I only film shit of people sitting down. I'm afraid of nowadays.
Seriously.
This fucker's going down to Black Diamond with his VCR strapped to his ass.
That's hysterical.
Yeah, I know. That's why there's not any of us. That's why there's no joke. That's why there's no one of us left. And the last of its stupid dingbat bloodline. That's what we get. That's what we get. Oh, that one went? Oh, Yusef Joseph went skiing with a... Oh, yeah, we've heard about the skiing with the VCR on. It's pretty fucking stupid, but good luck.
That was good.
Not to mention the extension cord on it.
Wait.
He tripped though. He took out a whole...
Speaking of extension cords, that's another thing kids these days will never know the joy of is the landline phone at home.
Oh, it was the
with
best.
the cord, and you'd like stretch the cord out so you wouldn't like you'd try to go someplace else to talk on your phone, not around the family.
Even remember call waiting, like that shit was so jank then. It didn't even go beep, call. It went, and you'd be like, oh, hold on a second. And you had to like do this weird like tap thing. Remember that? Like
you just have to hang up and
it
like
didn't go, you have another call. Oh, hold a second. It went. It was like the Predator was in the phone. He was going, and then you'd be like, hold on a second. The Predator's in the phone. Right? Was it not like, what the fuck was that?
The Predator's calling.
The Predator. That's what gets me mad about shit. Like I look at Facebook now, Craigslist. Holy shit. I don't even go on there anymore with Marketplace. Now Marketplace, that's the shit. I love Marketplace. They should just get rid of Facebook and just call it Marketplace.
It really is the only good thing about Facebook.
That shit's the best.
The only good thing about
Craigslist
Facebook.
looks like dot matrix. Like they did that shit on punch cards. Like what a fucking joke.
MS-DOS.
What the fuck? Fix your shit. It's got to be. I see better interfaces on like anything.
Bad.
Yeah, but they'll never remember the true pain of going through the newspaper and going, "Oh, look, this is for sale." You know, like they'll never remember that.
Oh yeah.
I bought the newspaper just for the drums, for the music section.
Or when going through, you had to go through the newspaper to look for a job.
Never had to do that.
Oh,
early on, because early on I just kept falling into other gigs.
I did.
You had it really?
Yeah, like
Jamestown?
Yeah. Shout out Jamestown Post-Journal.
I just kept falling into shit. I just kept getting job after.
Yeah.
I'm a charming motherfucker.
Yeah.
People like me till they don't. That's why I've had so many jobs. I come off really nice, then they don't. Then they're like, wow, he's blunt. Shit. I didn't want to. I know that about myself. I didn't want to be told.
So you'd spend Friday night at Blockbuster, and then what would you do Saturday morning?
You'd watch it again.
Or you'd watch Saturday morning cartoons. Like
You had to get up
essentially
at
what
like 6 a.m.
Ted Turner made his
like
Ted Turner made his fortune off of that. But like
old Tarzan episodes.
Yeah, but that you had to get up to watch the cartoons, otherwise you'd miss them for a week. Like there were no like on-demand cartoons like there are now. You didn't think about that. Like it's wild.
Well, it's what's taught this. I think everybody now in the generation, it's instant. And no one's learned to wait for anything, and it hurts in growth of creativity and growth of yourself. Like
development.
There's a reason things have to you have to progress. You can't just fall into something, do something once or twice. You have to do something like 60 times, 100, 200, 2,000, 100, what is it, 10,000 hours to be considered like a master at something?
Yeah.
People want to do something for 10 hours and they're like, it didn't really pan out. And you're like, okay. Like honestly, podcasts, I mean, this is it's definitely an exercise in, hubris, I guess, in a sense of, I don't know if that's the word, but
any type of creative endeavor. Any type of creative endeavor is.
Yeah, we've lost that. Like even the mixtape thing. Like man, that how long? I don't know. Probably took this person 5 hours to do this thing. Well, it could take 4 minutes. Yeah, that's not the same thing.
Right.
I watch a lot of shows about custom cars.
Yeah.
Those guys take them from rust bucket that have been sitting in a pasture for 60 years, and they bring them in there. And and it's the same guys that touch them. They don't farm it out and. Maybe a little piece here or there on something they can't do, but it's their work. It's custom. It's craftsmanship. And I think a lot of craftsmanship's been lost in this hustle bustle bullshit.
For sure. I mean, you just look at like houses, the quality of houses like these days versus back in the day. Like you go into an older home and older homes have their problems as we well know. But like the quality of the craftsmanship is night and day compared to like what it is now. Like you just look at buildings, architecture, like there's just the beauty of craftsmanship's kind of just been taken out of things.
It's just been made easy.
Yeah.
Right? There's not like it's homogenized, stamped, and done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, craftsmanship's gone to garbage. All around. But yeah, we're never done. It's maybe who knows? Maybe all this great fun stuff will come back in other forms. That'd be terrific.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're starting to see stuff like that. Like you're starting to see like a lot of like game playing stuff come back, like the stuff that we were watching on TV the other day.
Oh yeah, the
like
warehouse games. You guys check that out on the Ocho. ESPN the Ocho. It's great. It's like Wide World of Sports.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah, watch it. They had dodgeball. They had this game, and these games that people create in like these warehouses was this thing, and ridiculous commentary, and there's this on. Yeah,
so it's like you're starting to see some fun creativity, like stuff like that.
Yeah, it's goofy. It's fun.
Yeah. So I have hope.
I don't know if say hope.
I'm optimistic.
I'm optimistic.
Yeah,
maybe. Well, we'll see. I think there's still a lot of people out there, willing to fuck it. I'll buy it from the beginning. I don't need to get it on Wish in a crate. I'll buy it. I'll create something, with these hands. Who knows? All right, we're out of here, guys. As always, like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment. All of it's great. And if you out there want to do this. This is what we do. So check out Scutch Media for all your podcast needs. If you're just looking to rent a studio or produce something and do the whole entire rigmarole, we can do it there for you. Check it out. It's great. Once again, guys, thanks so much for checking out the Pete Podcast. On behalf of Marn, I'm Pete. We are out!